Alright, y'all, I'm back again. This time on Anime Guardians. Check out the new update. I already closed the update log. I don't know how to open it. Is it here? Update log, okay. Kaneki, Post Dragon, Ainz, the goal of all life is death. That's definitely a form. Rimuru, True Dragon. Okay. Now, they said they wouldn't have the units in the bundles anymore, but if you go to the store, you can clearly see you can just straight up buy this guy for 1,000 Robux. I don't know why these are here, but look, here they are. The bundles again. Straight up buy artifact bundles. That's crazy. Like, really? You redid this entire UI just to add the units? You said from now on, they actually... Let me bring it up. Let me bring it up on screen. Alright, so I did a little off-camera rolling just to get Rimuru and Ainz Ultima. I'll get to you when I'm in the stage. I don't know anything about this update. I literally just woke up. So I'll get to you when I'm in the stage and we'll look at the drops and stuff. And yeah. Alright, we're in the stage. What? Okay, walk with Ainz. Okay, there's 4 paths. I'll just place here. This shouldn't... Okay, I forgot I had VFX on. I'll watch this. I'll let you guys watch this. I'll shut up. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Okay, 30 mil health boss already. Place down my buffs and stuff. Shouldn't be too hard. Let me just like turn VFX off. I forgot which one it was. Okay, life creation. Where's the boss? Am I supposed to... I'm so confused. Modifier shot? Is this infinite? Oh, this is an infinite mode. Okay. That's interesting. Need to make these spawn faster. Where is the boss? I'm trying to figure this out. Where's the boss? Am I missing something? Where's the stage info? Okay. These are all the drops. Okay. Okay, these drops aren't too bad. How do these drops work? Oh, okay. Yeah, you have to go on the top of the building. Right here. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, but Shimmer is too broken. Like, even now. Okay, yeah, it is. It's every time you kill the boss. Okay. That's actually very good. That's very good. Yeah. Okay. This is a very well done game mode. This is a very well done game mode. They should do more like this. Like the other one, the Dio game mode, yeah, I don't know about that one. It was the fact you had to do hits instead of HP. Like this one is way better done. Way better done. Where's the boss this time? Let me just use my scout skills and like find the boss. My scouting. Okay, yeah, there he is. Gotta go back. Alright, they need to add like mounts or a dashing feature to this game because other than that, this game mode and game is good. There's a dashing feature or mounts. Either one works. Either one works. Let me just place these right here and we can go find the boss again. Right there. Yeah, this game was very well done. It is very well done. For the first time in a while, I'm giving them props. This is a very well done game mode. I can't even complain about anything. Okay, we got all this. I don't know what I need exactly to Evo Ainz. I should have checked. I'll check back my recording right now because I might have everything already. So I will check right now. Actually, no, I don't. I need 1,000,000 of these. So either way, I'm gonna have to keep doing this. Make these guys attack closer. This might sound like straight up glaze, but I really love how they did this game mode. The other game modes were just like, oh yeah, get hits on these enemies. And just summon on the banner. Hit your units with a 0.00 abomination of a chance. This one you get the chances right here. What? Okay, whatever that was. You get the chances right here. You know, all these. I'm pretty sure I already have everything for Irons. I just need the million thing. This is a very, very easy update. I'm gonna kill the boss 2 more times. And I'm gonna go back to the lobby because I should have enough for Irons after that. And I'll bring Irons on the stage and showcase them. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go back to the lobby. We should have everything already. Okay, so we did not have everything. Oh my lord. Oh my, yeah, okay. We did not have everything. Oh, we need like 250 more currency, so I'll just do that real quick. Now we should have everything to Evo Irons. I'm almost 100% positive. Let me see. Here, Evo, where's Irons at? Irons right here. And yeah, we got everything. Alright, Evo him right here. Is he gonna go back to level 1? I hope not. I hope he doesn't. I hope that's just a visual bug. Okay, we got Irons right here. Let's see. Okay, he's not level 1. That's just a visual. Let me replace him with... God, these stats are horrible. Replace him with Jotaro. Okay. When the player reaches... oh. Oh, Lord. Okay, well. If you guys want to skip this, you guys can. I'm gonna read all this. Okay.
Item cache. When the player's yen reaches 1 million, every 10,000... What? You guys can skip this if you want. I'm gonna read the passives. It's a lot. Item cache. When the player's yen reaches 1,000... Oh my god. When the player's yen reaches 1 million plus, every 10,000 yen grants 1 yen stack. God. Maximum 300 stacks. If yen drops below 1 million, yen stack is set to 0. At 100 plus yen stacks and 1 million plus yen, Irons begins casting a spell. During casting, yen stacks are locked. If yen drops below 1 million, casting is cancelled. On successful cast, Irons releases Magic Million Collapse, dealing 999% of base tech to all enemies in range. If Irons has 200 plus if Irons has 200 plus yen stacks, it deals an additional 250% base attack and inflicts absolute despair, causing enemies to take 200% more damage for 15 seconds. After casting, player's yen decreases by yen stacks times 10,000. Okay, buddy. So 0 yen. If yen falls below 200,000, Irons suffers treasury exhaustion, reducing attack by 15% for 6 seconds. Irons gains Overlord authority whenever an enemy dies within his range. Maximum 50 stacks. Lord for death. Sorry, I didn't read that. Irons summons a Dark Knight every 3 waves. When a Dark Knight hits an enemy, it deals 50% of their HP as damage. Cool. At 10 stacks, Dark Knight and Dark Young deal an additional 3% of enemies' HP damage. At 15 stacks, buff attack by 90%, SP down by 50%, and increase army walk speed by 100%. At 20 stacks, when Dark Knight or Dark Young dies, they explode, dealing 4% of the army's max HP to nearby enemies. At 25 stacks, Irons gains 90% attack and 150% army walk speed. At 30 stacks, Irons summons Dark Young along Dark Side Knight every 3... Okay, oh man, Dark Side? What is this? At 30 stacks, Irons summons Dark Young along Dark Knight every 3 waves, and their attacks now deal 25% more damage. 25% HP, goodness. 2 death percentage. Normal attacks deal an additional 0.7% of enemy max HP as bonus damage. If the enemy has more than 70% HP, the bonus damage is increased to 1%. If Irons has 20 plus Overlord authority stacks, this bonus damage becomes 1%. The bonus damage becomes 1.5% of max HP. Guardian Blessing, this unit cannot get stunned. Or stunned, sorry. This unit cannot get stunned.
Okay, I'll go test my game. I'll go on the stage right now. That was a lot of yapping, I'm sorry. I'll go on the stage right now, use Irons, and yeah, we'll see how he is. I'll be right back. Alright, we're on the stage, and I'm going for Rimuru this time, because I already have Rimuru. I have his trait already. So I'll do Rimuru, I'll do Kaneki last. Probably butchering that name. Forgive me if I am. But let's see. But he's so big, you can't even see the... Can't even, like... Okay, he's not fully aware, let's see. How many abilities? 3 abilities, okay.
Time super stop. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm gonna embarrass myself. Freeze all enemies for 10 seconds and return them back to the spawn point. Frozen World, I'm not saying that word, buddy. Stun all enemies for 10 seconds and deal 1000% damage constantly while active. Absolute Command. Summon 14 Dark Youngs to the battlefield. All of them deals 3% of HP. Oh, okay. Let me just like, give me 1 second to lock in, bro. Oh, man, I'm back. Absolute Command. Summon 14 Dark Youngs to the battlefield. All of them deals 3% of enemy's health as damage.
Okay, cool. Let me turn on the VFX and see what he does. Okay. Ability 1. Okay, gee, holy man. Ability 1 right here. Okay, with the global life step. Oh no, I'm dying. Okay. Ability 2. The one with the nuke. Falling down. Okay, I'm assuming that's in range, or if this boss doesn't take nuke damage. Okay, the third ability, Absolute Command. Okay, there's the Dark Youngs. Okay. Let me turn these VFX off. That's enemy effects. Let me turn these on. Okay. I don't know how I died, but I'm gonna lock in and get Rimuru stuff, and I'll be back when I get them. Alright, we're back, and we got enough Rimuru. Let me go and upgrade area. Rimuru. Right. Can you use Evo? Okay, never mind. I think I might need an Evo Millen. Give me a second. Where's Rimuru? Am I blind? Okay, yeah, I am blind. Okay, I don't. Evolve Rimuru right here, and boom. Okay. Time for a yap session. Okay, it's not as bad as Ainz, okay.
Void Authority. Devour Continuum. Every 5 hits inflict a Devour mark. Maximum 5 marked enemies at once. Marked enemies take 15% increased damage from Rimuru. If a marked enemy dies, it explodes, dealing 5% of max HP to nearby enemies. And Rimuru gains 10 imaginary data stacks. If 3 or more enemies are marked, Rimuru releases Void Pulse, dealing 180% of base attack to nearby enemies. Imaginary Computation Core. Rimuru gains imaginary data. Whenever attacking an enemy, and gains additional stack if the enemy has a... What? Am I stupid? Rimuru gains imaginary data. Whenever attacking an enemy, and gains an additional stack if the enemy has a special status effect. Okay, they just worded that wrong. Every 20 stacks increases Rimuru's damage by 8%, at 100 stacks gain an additional 40% damage, and another 80% at 200 stacks. At 60 stacks, attacks inflict void erosion, max 3 stacks, causing enemies to lose stack amount percent of their HP every second for 3 seconds. Duration refreshes on hit. At 100 stacks, attacking the same target 4 times triggers imaginary collapse, dealing 6% of their max HP. Yeah, whatever. 8 second cooldown per target. At 150 stacks, enemies dying within range trigger void burst, dealing 1% of max HP to nearby enemies, and Rimuru instantly gains 5 imaginary data stacks. At 200 stacks, Rimuru enters true imaginary dominion, gaining 35% increased damage. Additionally, every 25 stacks beyond 100 grant another 5% damage. Guardian's Blessing, this unit cannot get stunned.
Okay, bring him in the stage. I run the stage, gonna says Rimuru out, you know the drill, you know, it's gonna turn on VFX. And show you the attack animation. Well, the nuke animations, because... Oh, I forgot. Alright, we're back. Let me place my stuff, place Shinra so we don't die. And, alright, place Rimuru down. I can't tell if... Okay, that's just the attack animation. Okay. 2 abilities.
Devour. First hit of the ultimate will make enemies stunned for 10 seconds, and the rest will deal 999% of Rimuru's attack. True Slime Ascendancy. Constantly dealing 999% of Rimuru's attack as damage to all enemies active in the stage while the skill is active.
Okay, here's the first one. Alright, here's the second one. Alright. That's Rimuru. All the attack effects too. He has 2 moves. They've been getting kind of lazy with these attacks. Only 2 on each unit. I'm pretty sure Ainz only has 2. Yep, Ainz only has 2. Alright. I'll be back once I have Kaneki. Oh, I can't even tell if I over or under farm this stage. There's a whole bunch of stuff in the shop that I need to buy. So we'll see if I under or over farmed. See what I need for Kaneki first. I don't even know how to get him to begin with. Not here. I think I might have under farmed the stage. Is it crafting? Where's the unit crafting? Am I dumb? Unit trading. He is, okay. Does he Evo? Maybe I did overfarm the stage. Where's the update log? Does he Evo? Kaneki post dragon. Let me see here. He doesn't evolve. Okay. Let me roll his traits. I'll speed this up. I probably won't get anything, but I'll speed up. Okay, that was faster than I thought. Yeah. Okay, well, we're done with the update. We level him up. And I don't know if I have enough to buy everything in the shop. We'll see right now. First of all, let me read his passives for you. Okay, where is he at? Where did he go? Where did he go? Right here. Okay. Okay.
It's not that much. Catastrophic Dragon Domain. When enemies die within Kaneki's range, they trigger Kagune Wave. I hope I pronounced that right. Dealing 3% of max HP, 1.5% for bosses. To nearby enemies and inflict Dragon Scar, causing enemies to take 12% more damage from Kaneki for 5 seconds. If 3 enemies die within 4 seconds in Kaneki's range, Dragon Cataclysm triggers, dealing 220% base attack to enemies in range. And Kaneki gains 8 saturation stacks. Dragon Cell Saturation Overload. Kaneki gains Dragon Cell Saturation each time he attacks an enemy, and gains an extra stack if the enemy has less than 40% HP. Maximum 180 stacks. Every 15 stacks increase Kaneki's attack by 10%. At 50 stacks, attacks inflict Corrupted Flesh, max 3 stacks, causing enemies to lose stack amount % HP. Every second for 3 seconds. Duration refreshes on hit, bosses take only half damage. At 100 stacks, attacking the same target 3 times triggers Internal Rupture, dealing 5% max HP.
7-second per cooldown.
7-second cooldown per target. At 150 stacks, Kaneki gains 40% attack, and every 20 stacks beyond 100 grant additional 5% attack. Guardian's Blessings, unit cannot be stunned.
Does everyone have this last passive? Guardian's Blessings, unit can't get stunned. Guardian's Blessing, unit can't get stunned. Guardian's Blessing, yeah, okay. Makes sense. Okay, let me see if I have enough for everything. Let me buy
Buy this. Buy this. Buy this. Buy this. Go. 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 We're gonna have to add a boom count after this. Go. 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 I already have that one. Go. And boom.
Okay, I overfarmed a lot. Holy, I overfarmed. I don't know how the skill tree works. I don't know this affinity stuff, because this says I have, where is it? Where's remove? 345 affinity, but I only have 3 points. I really don't know how this works. Let me see what it does. Let me get, he does, where is it? 200, 3.475. Let's see. Let me just, do all these. 200, I don't think it shows in the lobby. I'm gonna farm a bunch of kills on these guys. I'm gonna do the skill tree, and then that's gonna be the end of the video. Give me 1 second. I will be back after farming kills. Before I farm the kills, I almost forgot to showcase him. That would have been horrible, but I'm here. I'm gonna showcase him right now. Put all this stuff down, of course, usual. Okay. 12 mil. He's a big lion, I guess.
Devouring Apocalypse. While active, Kaneki deals 99% attack as at damage to all enemies on the stage. Hagune Roadbreaker. While active, Kaneki deals 1200% attack as damage to all enemies on the stage. Minions Army. Summons 15 dragon minions from the base to assist in battle.
Okay, let me turn VFX on. What is it? His attack effect? Cool. Here's the first ability. Alright, here's the second one. Here's the third one. No animation. Let's see how much health they have. Oh, it just does percent HP damage. Okay. 2% HP. So that's 30% max HP when they hit them. Okay, that's cool. I'll be back when I farm kills. Alright, y'all, that's the end of the video. I can't be bothered
To ask.
Alright, I'm back in the lobby. I can't be bothered to farm these kills, so that'll be the end of the video. They'll be updating again soon, I think, because they posted a poll about new units. So I'm assuming. Yeah, well, that's the end of the video. This will be out really soon. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.